My name is Jonathan Dornbush, and I love playing Super Smash Bros., and thankfully, so does my coworker Tom Marks.
Hello, I do.
What's up, everyone? We're from IGN. We are here at San Diego Comic-Con, and we have played a lot more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming soon to the Nintendo Switch. Now, Tom, you and I played a bunch at E3 earlier this year, and we played a lot more here today. I want to know, what do you think about the gameplay now that you've had time to ruminate on it and play it more? Because for me, this game hits hard.
Yeah, it does. I think that's one of the things that stood out to me a little bit when we played it back at E3, was I was like, man, Pac-Man really feels like he kind of hits a little firmer, can do a little more damage, especially in his Smash decks. But I think that's just kind of a change across the board, which now that we've gotten to play it more, now that we've gotten to play more characters, is every character really feels like punchy and strong in a way that they just didn't quite in the Wii U version.
Yeah, I feel like I could get away with a little more button mashing in that version. Whereas here, especially when we were playing 1v1, my hits mattered. My attacks, if I missed, I was screwed for the rest of the match. And you really knew how to come from behind on those wins. So thanks for that. But also I wanted to talk a little bit about the speed of the matches, because we talked a lot about this at E3. How do you feel the speed of the combat is? Is it quick enough for you? Is it too quick? Especially with those hard hits.
Yeah, again, this is one of those things where the first time I played it back at E3, I thought, yeah, this is faster, and definitely a lot of people have talked about how it is a little quicker. But playing it again, that really came through. It doesn't just feel like the Wii U version, I think, and especially playing the Wii U version in between these two events, the differences are really clear, which is great to know that they're clear in the feel, because it is a very similar looking game visually.
Yes.
I mean, it's tuned up here and there, and
Absolutely.
you can definitely tell, but it really does feel like a different Smash Bros, I think.
Yeah, and what I think makes it feel different for me too are all the little details in this game that are different, down to different assist trophies that you can find, down to different level tweaks, but especially the final smashes.
Yeah.
Those have gotten a tweak, and I know you and I had a lot of fun trying to use those in combat. How do you feel they work in this version?
I'm just thrilled that they went through and reworked them. I think that some of them are a little less interesting now, in terms of a lot of people have that press B and you smack them away, and as long as you get them in the center, it's almost always a kill. There's a lot more similar final smashes, but I think that's a trade-off that's worth it.
Yeah.
Because now, as Donkey Kong, I want to get my final smash, and as these other characters that traditionally have had kind of lackluster final smashes, now you actually want that orb, and you want to be fighting for it for more than just so the other people don't get it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time with Donkey especially, it was kind of just you'd get it and just use it and nothing would happen really, and that was fine. And then compare that to Link, who would just wipe people away. Now Donkey Kong can do that. Now other characters who couldn't do that before can do that. And I think it's a really small change, but a really, really important one in terms of people who like to use items and like to use final smashes.
Yeah, it's significant, even though it may seem like a small tweak on the surface. And I love how many of these small little tweaks are in this game.
Yeah.
How much we're seeing the progression of it, especially as we've played more. I can't wait to play more. Thankfully, we only have to wait a few more months. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is coming to the Switch on December 7th.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry you'll have to wait till around Christmas time. But in the meantime, there is so much more happening at San Diego Comic-Con, and IGN has you covered on all the biggest movies, games, TV, comic books, collectibles, everything else on the show floor. We have it. Stay tuned to IGN.